Hey guys, how's it going? It's the 25th of September today. I am at my allotment. I've got some figs to pick, which I'm really excited about. A few different ones today as well. So yeah, the first new one is Malta Black. You can see it here. It could have done with maybe one more day, but I'm not going to be here for about 3 days now. So I am going to pick this guy. I mean, it's pretty much ready. Very soft neck, so really excited to try that. I mean, to be fair, my Mount Etnas, well, a lot of my figs are in their first year of fruiting. So most of them are second year trees. They're in their first year of fruiting, which I think has meant that the quality of the fruit isn't, what I would hope for ideally. But I'm not too worried because I think they'll improve, and some of them have been very tasty anyway. So yeah, coming around here, we've got, this is my Azores Dark tree right here, and there's a very, very ripe one here. This is the kind of ideal ripeness, right? So what you want is the neck of the fig to be kind of completely and utterly soft, and look, it's just completely floppy. So that's ready to pick. They're usually harder to actually get off the tree when they're like that, because you kind of end up just snapping the neck off. So that's the Azores Dark. I don't think I'm going to remember which one's which again. Okay, so that's that one. One that I'm not 100% sure on, in terms of ready to pick or not, is this Lila Savarfige, which I think is probably the same as Mora de Caneva. As you can see, the fig looks very ripe, like it's very, very soft. And the neck is very soft there, but because the neck's so long, it's actually not soft up the top. I don't know if that's normal. So anyway, it looks like it's ripe, so I don't even know where to pick it from. I don't know if it comes off there or... I actually don't know. Oh, there we go. So as you can see, look how long the neck is on that one. I won't misidentify that one. The next new one, I mean, the LSU Ollier or Hollier, I'm not 100% sure like when to pick, because they don't seem to kind of droop down as much as the others. Maybe I'm just not leaving them as long. So I'm not going to pick any of those, I'm going to leave them. I have got a LSU Tiger that is just starting to swell, which I'm excited about. The one that I'm most excited about overall is this variety here, which is LSU Gold. So look how big the figs are compared to my others. I mean, this is like the average size of the others. Look how big. And there's one here that I've been watching, and again, could have done with one more day, but I'm not going to be here, so that is coming off. Just undo the bag. Look at that. Very, very soft. Although the neck isn't 100%, but I can pick that. Look how big it is compared to the other ones. And I've got quite a few more. So I mean, these ones up here, don't know if they'll ripen in time, but I'll definitely get these ones. We've got a week of kind of fairly nice weather coming, just kind of mild. It's been pretty cold and chilly actually up here recently. Let's just look over here. This is Spadafora Dark. Oh. Gonna pick this guy. Looking pretty cool. Put that in the bowl. Hopefully I'll remember. None on the Colasanti Dark. The Red Lebanese is just getting established. Another new one today is Nerucciola d'Alba. You can see again, the neck is just completely floppy. So Nerucciola d'Alba. Now I'm going to keep that separate because I will not remember which one's which. And then I think, oh no, one more, but it's not a potted tree. It is from my in-ground tree, and it is Ronde de Bordeaux here, my in-ground tree, ripening its figs up. This is very reliable and very tasty fig. So there we go, there are the figs. Lots of them look very similar, so I'm going to take them back home and give them a taste. Hey guys, so I've cut them all open now. It's quite hard to remember which are which. I'll try and put the names on the video actually, over this clip. You can see there are mostly kind of berry figs except from the LSU Gold, so I'm really excited to try them. So starting with this one, this is Spadafora Dark. I had a really nice one of this the other day. The thing that I'm finding with a lot of the figs in this season is that they tend to have like quite a large pithy area around, and I think it's just because the trees aren't really that mature and it hasn't been particularly warm. In contrast, the Ronde de Bordeaux, which I've had for a few years now, always produces figs like this with a very thin skin and lots of kind of pulp, if you like. So starting with Spadafora Dark, let's give it a taste. That was really nice and sweet. Yeah, they're kind of getting better, I think. So looking forward to these in future years. Yeah, it's a really tasty fig. This one is a new one that I haven't tried yet. I had a Breba from this, but it was really strange and bitter. This is called Lila Savafige, which is probably the same as Morida Caneva. You can see it has this like really long neck. So see what this tastes like. Oh wow, that was really good. Do you know what? That was super thick, really dense, which I'm happy about because I was thinking about getting rid of this one because I wasn't 100% sure what. Well, I know what variety it is, but I think it's like Bulgarian, so I wasn't 100%. But actually, that is delicious. So that's really interesting. Really thick one. Just gonna have a quick drink. Just a bit of whiskey. No, it's water. Another new one for me is this one, which is Malta Black. Let's give it a quick taste. That's delicious as well. You really get the berry in that. Really nice berry sweetness. So, wow, I'm really happy with these so far. Super cool. Just trying to remember which one's which now. Okay, so after a couple of minutes of trying to remember which are which, this is Nurucciola de Alba. So this is another new one for me. First and only main crop on this one this year. But like I said, my trees are, they're only in their first year of fruiting really. So yeah, actually some of these have impressed me, seeing as they're the first year I've had fruit from them. So Nurucciola de Alba, let's give it a taste. That is seriously banging. That's nice. Really deep berry flavour. Really nice. I wasn't expecting much, seeing as it was the only fig from the tree. But no, it's these have all been very good. I tasted a few last week, different main crops, and I was really not very impressed. They all tasted kind of the same, just mildly sweet figgy. But these guys are doing really good so far. This is an Azores Dark. I had one last week, but I wasn't 100% impressed. So we'll just see how this one tastes. Again, just really nice berry. Not quite as sweet as the Nurucciola or the Lila Savafige, but no, still very nice. And I'm excited for next year. I won't go into my plans at the moment, but yeah, I've got some cool plans. This is my Ronde de Bordeaux. Consistently a really good fig for me. This is my only in-ground one. Actually, well, my only in-ground main crop producer so far, so give this one a go. This one blows me away every time. I'd say this is almost the best so far. It's just such a good one. Such a beautiful berry flavour. Really sweet. Yeah, I'm just super happy with this. The thing is, it doesn't really grow much. That's the problem, because I really want to get, you know, a good harvest of these. But each year it's kind of like maybe 8 or 9 figs, and it just doesn't really grow much. So I wish it would, because it's a really lovely one. Okay, last but not least, I've been looking forward to this. I hope it doesn't disappoint. I think it might be slightly watered down. This is LSU Gold. It's by far the biggest of the main crops. You can see how big it is. I mean, this quarter even, is almost as big as most of the other figs. So, yeah, haven't had one yet, and looking forward to it. It looks maybe like it's a little bit watered, but we'll give it a go. I think it's definitely slightly watered down. It's tasty. It's got like a kind of like a cantaloupe kind of taste. But yeah, I have got a lot more on the tree, so hopefully I'll leave those as long as possible. This one I had to pick today because I'm not going to be back down there for a few days. So yeah, no, it's tasty. It's definitely got a kind of melon taste. Let me give it one more go. I mean, no, it is really nice, actually. Really nice. When people say refreshing after they taste a fig, basically to me that means that it's kind of watery sweet. So I usually don't go for the figs that people call refreshing, but I would say it's refreshing, but it has actually got a decent sweetness. If I had left this as long as I left like these ones, for example, you can see how like floppy the neck was. If I had left the LSU Gold to that point, I think it would have been very, very sweet. So I am still impressed with this one. But anyway, there we go. There's a lot of figs there. I'm just really, really grateful that I'm in a position now where I can grow all these different figs and get lots of different fruit outside. Maincrop outside in the southeast of the UK. It's perfectly possible. And next year, I'm hoping to give the trees a little bit more root run, slightly into the ground, but not too much. And I'm hoping that will, well, the main thing is to actually mean that I don't have to go down and water, 3 or 4 times a week, because it's getting a bit much. So they're going to be kept in pots, but yeah, I'm going to let the roots grow into wood chips, basically. Anyway, I'll get into this in a different video. Here are some figs. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you all very soon.